Hey, my Liptons. So I just finished watching House of the Dragon season 2, episode 1. Yesterday was the season premiere. It's now 12 a.m. where I'm at. So I just finished watching this episode, and quite frankly, there's a lot of people I gotta drag in this. There's a lot of people I have to read and roast in this episode. Maybe a few people, but I'm just pissed off. I'm pissed off. I'm upset. I'm angry at just like Alicent. And this is what someone said on Twitter, and I was hot. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was screaming. They were like, Alicent bouncing on that man's high tower while her grandbaby getting sliced and diced. What happened to Kuth? What happened to dignity? And quite frankly, that's exactly what I was thinking. The first few minutes when the episode opened up, with Alicent getting her vajayjay ate up by Sir Kristen Cole. Sir Kristen Cole at this point and Alicent, to me, and but like I said, before I continue on with this video, please subscribe to the channel. This is going to be very, very fast reviews. We're not going to be here too long. But let's just get to let's talk about Alicent and them first, because Alicent, for you to be, but then again, it should be expected, right? With people like Alicent. I've talked about this too in my House of the Dragon reviews on my channel. Y'all can go to my playlist and watch the older episode reviews. But I talked about this. I was like, Alicent is clearly, and I talked about this. I was like, clearly Alicent wants Sir Kristen Cole. She wants that pleasure, that sexual energy. She feels like, Sir Kristen Cole can please her compared to Viserys. So, obviously, I think she was definitely plotting and waiting to when Viserys died, so that she can hop on to Sir Kristen Cole, and that's exactly what she did. And to me, for you to have this exact quote that in the end honor and decency will prevail, it's really telling. Is really telling towards like the end of season 1 and now coming here to season 2, for you to be out here offering your feet up to what's his name, Larys, for you to be offering your feet up, your body, half of your body up, and then on top of that, for you to be out here fornicating with Sir Kristen Cole, Rhaenyra's leftovers, the incel. Not only is Sir Christian Cole an incel, but you are an incel adjacent, right, Alicent. For you to be out here doing all these things, talking about decency and honor and all these different things, and here you go fornicating with the guard, and then on top of that, you're offering your feet up to Larry's. It's just Alicent. I don't know who, because so far on my timeline, everyone is Team Black. But for me, it's like I would be surprised if there's any, even if it is a minority. I'll be surprised if there's a Team Green fan base out here, because Alicent is she's just not it. She's just not it. She's a hypocrite. She's a liar. She's a bitch. And there's no redeeming qualities about Alicent. She's just not someone that you can really like. She's not Alicent is just a snake. She's a snake. And it's like, at this point, girl, you talked all this holier than thou mentality only for you to just do whatever not Rhaenyra was doing in season 1. So, and clearly, people are saying this clearly, like, people are like, oh, maybe Alicent has always wanted to be Rhaenyra, and maybe that is the truth. But to me, it's like, I'm just over Alicent. I'm over Sir Kristen Cole. Mostly Alicent, because Alicent was Rhaenyra's friend, and, she felt some type of way about Rhaenyra, fornicating with Sir Kristen Cole. But it's like, Alicent, where is your integrity? Where are your morals? Where are your values as a fucking woman and as a mother? No, Erica Dixon. Where are they? Where are they? Where is the integrity, Alicent? It's too much. Helaena, you also gotta catch a couple of strays. Helaena, you also gotta catch a couple of strays. It's no shade. And I like Helaena. I like her. But to me, I feel like as a mother, like, and listen, maybe, obviously Helaena has some form of mental illness, but then again, she can also see the future. If you can gaze into the future, she can clearly see the future. And, she probably has those form of powers. But it's like at the same time, I'm like, girl, how can you give your child up like that? And, I did see on Twitter that apparently this was supposed to be the whole blood and cheese thing. I've been hearing about that a lot. As y'all know on this channel, I'm not big on the books. So I've been mostly watching the show. So, people have been talking about this like whole blood of cheese thing, blood of cheese. And apparently this was supposed to be the blood of cheese episode, or what happened to Helena's son was supposed to be that. And if we're looking at it maybe from like a book standpoint, maybe we can say it was very underwhelming, because they probably needed to be a little bit more context. But from a show standpoint, I was just like, damn, like y'all really about to kill this baby? Like I was like, damn, y'all really about to go after this kid? Like go after Aegon, go after him. Why y'all going after this baby? But this is the fickle thing about us as humans, though, and this is such a side of off topic thing. This just shows like how fickle humans are, especially like with me. Because just like a few videos ago, I was saying, yes, I'm here for all of Rhaenyra and Daemon's war crimes, for good or for bad, da 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 da. And then here I go, I'm like, oh my god, no, don't kill baby Jaehaerys, he had nothing to do with this is not his fault, whatever. So that's just how fickle we are. It's just like, it's like we want our cake and eat it too when it comes to war crimes. So it's insane. But Helaena, you were dead wrong for offering up your baby like that. I would have told them, you will have to take my life before you take my children, okay? And like I said, I like Helaena, but it was I was surprised she even pointed to the man that was Jaehaerys. I was like, girl, are you serious? Are you really about to do this? Are you really about to do this? I would have fought those men to the end before offering up my baby. Oh, Helaena, I'm sorry. You are not right for this. You were never. And then on top of that, not only are you traumatized by that experience, but you're also traumatized by you walking into your mother getting pounded by Sir Kristen Cole in Rhaenyra's former, adolescent room. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's crazy as hell. And on top of that, oh God. Let me. Whatever. Anyway, Helaena, I'm very disappointed in you. I think that you should have fought more. I understand, you definitely would have been overpowered. But to me, I would never offer my kid up like that. Like, girl, I don't care how scared you are. I'm fighting for. You will have to kill me first. You will have to kill me first before you go after my kid. It's just, it is what it is. So that was very insane. The sound of that baby getting chopped up was insane. They didn't show it. I don't know if we needed that. That's the thing. I think people are saying, oh, maybe they could have showed it. But then again, it's like the imagination is enough. We can imagine what was happening in that room. So it was insane. It was insane. And I was just like, damn, like I feel bad for Helaena, but at the same time, like, girl, you offered your kid up. You've made no effort to fight. You made no effort to throw hands. So it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's like the future thing with you where you see through the future and it was destined for your baby to get chopped up like that as if he is some crushed pineapples, okay? Helaena, get that shit together. Still like you though, but you should never offered up your kid like that. And this baby Jaehaerys, I feel so bad. This baby Jaehaerys, Aegon and Helena's son. I feel so bad. I do. I'm not gonna lie. Like there is a part, like I said, the fickleness of human beings. I was here for the war crimes, but then when the war crimes affect children, it's like, you do feel a little bit like bad about the situation and feel horrible, but it's like he didn't deserve this. He did not deserve this at all. I feel so sad for Baby Jairus. Aegon, your dumb ass. You was on the Iron Throne, drunk as hell, acting a goddamn fool. And you know what I realized about Aegon? Watching this episode, I can kind of sense that Aegon wants to be a decent king. But obviously, unfortunately, due to, obviously when you have Sir Otto and Alicent, the two freaking snakes of Westeros next to you, it's difficult to be that. And then on top of that, it's like Aegon's character for these past, especially since last season, and then him just acting the way that he does, and having, apparently he also has bastard children, and then, the way he acts towards Helaena, it's kind of like, you're clearly not up for this role, but, since that this role was forced upon you, there's a part of me that does sense that he wants to be a good king to the people of Westeros, but, it's kind of like, because Sir Otto has his hand and his ear so much, it's going to be very difficult for him. And it's just, obviously, he usurped the throne, so there's also that factor, but we're taking all of that aside. We're stripping out all like the horrible parts. I do genuinely, there's a part of me that feels like Aegon wants to be a good king. Just the way when that subject came up to him talking about the sheeps, and Aegon saying that, oh, you can take the sheep, we can, do whatever. And then Otto came in and telling him to retract that and saying that, oh, if you give one subject what they want, everybody else is going to come after you. And so Aegon wants to rule. I mean, he's obviously accepted the role. He wants to rule well, but unfortunately, due to the people that is around his corner, there's a lot of snakes in the grass. So it's unfortunate. This whole thing is very unfortunate. And when he finds out about what happens to his son, is over and done with. It's over and done with, because it was too much. It was too much. Alicent, you're just, oh, I can't stand Alicent. Helaena, you shouldn't have offered up your kid like that. Aegon, I should have never been drunk. You should have been there to protect your son. I don't care. Oh, well, couples are not, everybody can't be with each other 24/7. But at the end of the day, you should have been there for your kid. If Helaena could be in the room with her children, you should be in the room as well. So that's not an excuse for me. Lastly, we're going to talk about Rhaenyra. I think, Rhaenyra is definitely, I have a feeling that Rhaenyra is going to become upset with Daemon in next week's episode. I didn't watch the trailer for next week's episode, but I feel like she's going to be upset that it's like, girl, why are you going after the baby? Go after Aemon. I told you I want Aemon's head. But I think that this is where the rift between Rhaenyra and Daemon is going to become a central part of the story, because I think that Daemon is going to take certain decisions that Rhaenyra might not agree with, and it's going to cause some tension. But, right now, Rhaenyra was grieving. She was upset. It's a difficult time for her. She went through a whole, the baby that she literally gave birth to died. She had the miscarriage, and then now Lucerys. It's been a difficult time for Rhaenyra. And I think that, she really, really deserves justice. Aemon has to go. Aegon has to go. Sir Kristen Cole definitely has to go, and Alicent has to go, and so on. Like the Greens, anybody that's Team Green has to go. They have to go. It's just they can't be, no. There's no redeeming qualities with them. So quite frankly, and I know people are like, oh my gosh, she keeps mourning, but like I think she's gonna get over this. She's gonna get back on track. She's gonna be on her war crime bullshit. And I'm gonna be here for it, even though some of it might make me feel a little bit bad, especially what happens to her. What happens to Jaehaerys, but, eventually I'm going to get over it. So that was my thoughts on episode 1, of season 2, House of the Dragon. Can't wait for next week, Sunday's episode. Y'all tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get up to 900 subscribers. So go to get up to 1,000. I thank y'all so much. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.